Hey everybody, Thacia here with Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin, just coming to you for another of the 365 days of my heart to your heart. And today I wanted to talk about grace and just having grace for ourselves. And there's a story in the Bible about a man who gives both his sons this inheritance, and they both go out, and the one son does these great things, like he builds up stuff, he creates things for himself, and the other one just goes and does what he wants to and wastes all his money. And he comes back to his father's house, and he says, "I don't deserve to be your son." And instead of his father agreeing with him, his father says, "No, you deserve to be my son." And he showers him with gifts and with praise and with blessings. And that is the grace that we need to give ourselves, because everything in our paths, everything that is in our lives is for our positive spiritual growth. We are spirit beings, so everyone is spiritual. Whether you attend church or you do this or you do that, we are all spirit. We are all the creator. We are all part of this grand existence. And so instead of being like, why is this happening in my life? We can give ourselves grace and know that we brought this into our existence so that we could grow. We could become more of the I am that we always are. And I was watching something yesterday, and this lady explained it like, if you got into a car accident, and instead of being like, "Oh, why is this happening to me?" you would be like, "It's a miracle I walked away." So instead, you can use that analogy for any situation that you're in. You can be grateful. Like, thank you that I walked away. I can look at that, instead of this past relationship being like, "Oh, why did I do this again?" or whatever. I can be thankful that I had enough fortitude and love for myself and for the other person involved that I was able to walk away. I was able to give myself the grace to be that, the prodigal son that came home to myself and bless myself and love myself and give myself grace, because we are the creator, we are God. That's like God welcoming you home. It's like the Father welcoming you home. You are welcoming yourself home to who you are, and you can be grateful for being able to see the lesson and to move on and to face it and to let it go and know that that is just a circumstance. That is something you yourself placed. I know, right? You did it. You decided, "I want to learn this." So you conspired with other beings to, have these things happen to you in your life. And this brings you out of this, victim mentality. The why me? Oh, why was this happening? Why are you doing this? No. It's thank you. Thank you that I see the lesson. Thank you that I can walk away. Thank you that I love myself enough to not be the victim. and to be grateful, because our greatest tragedies, our greatest evils, our, greatest things that we are, maybe be so disgusted by, are going to bring us our greatest joy and our greatest appreciation of who we are. The I am. The God inside that, works through you because you are. Because you are that. And I did, before I got on, I pulled cards, so whoever watched the video could get this for their, inspiration today. I can think of a word. So it is this, and it's life force. The life force in us, the Kundalini, the union, the Merkaba, the activation, the opening, the network. Who you are as a result of divine intelligence, activating the life force energy, or Kundalini, in your body. The combined forces create a powerhouse able to transform all frequencies of your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical bodies. So it's not just one aspect, it says all of them. Based on how we think, feel, nurture, and receive universal light energy, science is now proving that our DNA is able to change, to heal, to adapt as necessary. We are divine beings, and when we change our perspective of how we see things, this is how the magic happens. This is how, the instant recovery happens. This is how we move from one space to another, because we are divine. The ever-growing evolutionary birthright is at work in your life today. Allow yourself to surrender to a fuller awareness of your body on all levels. So all those levels, the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. And be aware of how it functions. Pay attention to any imbalances. Look for the original causes so that you may find the resolution and regain your equilibrium. And I feel like, that goes with the prodigal son story. You look for those causes. What is causing you to feel unworthy? What is causing you to think that you are not divine? What is causing you to think that you are not the creator of the universe, of your universe, of this whole universe? What is causing you pain? What is causing your sickness? This is coming from some belief, some falsehood, some, emotional resistance that you are having. This isn't the victim. This is something that you've held on to and you don't want to let go. And imagine once you find that and you look at it and you can say, okay, I love you. I have grace for you. I accept what this is. Imagine the healing that will take place. This will mentally, emotionally, physically heal you. When you look at those things and are grateful for that experience and that you got to walk away. And not repeat the lesson, because they will keep repeating till you decide the acceptance and you decide to love yourself and give yourself grace and step out of the victim mentality. Because each one of you are an eternally adored being of light who begged to come here for these experiences so that you could grow in a positive manner. And not everything you go through is going to be positive, but it is for your positive growth. And if you can just hold that in your heart and hold that knowing, that is going to bring you to a whole nother level of peace and acceptance and love for yourself. And love for everyone else that has been in your story, that has been in your life, that has been in your play, that you created, because you are a creator. You are a beautiful masterpiece. Each one of us is. And I will leave you with that today. And just the knowing that each one of you is eternally adored and loved beyond anything you will ever be able to imagine in this earthly realm. So, I love you. Have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow and for the next year. Okay, bye.